Thank you very much.
Appreciate it. All right, Board of Trustees. Well, while we're in Needles, let's roll on with Mr. Lindquist. Dave.
Yeah.
Dave?
Yes, I'm alive. I'm not all the way awake. That's all. I got nothing to share.
Okay.
I'm vertical.
Good to see. All right, Dave, thank you. Ed, Mr. Gonzalez.
Yes, you know, my screen is totally black, but I can hear you guys. That's good. I want to compliment the administration for the way they are handling this epidemic that we have here, and what they're doing as far as servicing continuing servicing our students, and also taking care of the faculty and our maintenance people. My hats off to administration, Dr. Wallace, and keep up the good work.
All right, Dr. Thomas.
Just no more than just want to thank everyone that trying to get shoulder and shoulder and to take care of everything that's going on. That includes the administration, teachers, staff, everyone working together, because this is something that has occurred that we didn't know about, and in most of us, this is the first time. So we're kind of feeling our way through as we go. So just hang in there. Remember, we are together in this. That's it.
All right, Mr. Hyduke.
Yes, Dr. Wallace, I also thank you. I know you and I have talked quite a bit. Thank you for what you do. We appreciate you. We at PVID, I have taken all those precautions that need to be taken. I've only had to send one home. I do have a meeting with the county Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. We have a call into them at the Emergency Ops Center, and I do receive a briefing on email every night from them. So again, things are going well. Kind of a creepy thing. I was around the valley on Sunday afternoon, early morning, and I was the only one out there. That's kind of amazing that I was the only vehicle out there about 10 o'clock in the morning. That's it.
Ms. Stiers. Stella, you have to unmute.
Unmute. Oh, there you go.
Just to piggyback on Dr. Wallace, I think, you know, everyone working really, really hard, all the essential staff, faculty, administration working really hard. Sounds like there's, I don't know, the communication breakdown with students and staff. Maybe we could do a little more, reach out to the newspaper. I know that PVUSD is doing a lot and everyone is alerted. Maybe we need to reach out more to them. My office, Riverside County Public Defender's Office, I am allowed to work from home. So I'm grateful for that. And that's about it. Thank you.
Mr. Ramirez.
Just want to thank everybody for all the great work they're doing. And I don't really have much. Just praying that this gets over quickly and praying for your safety.
All right. As for myself, I'd like to thank the administration on how things have actually been handled, especially the timeline breakdown was good to see and very informative. Concerns that have been brought to this board are being reviewed and taken under advisement. There's, we'll certainly listen to what people have to say. We're a public board, and we're here to represent and maintain the public's interest. So we'll absolutely listen to anything. Anyway, other than that, thank you all very much for what you do. And let's move on to item number 4, agenda item number 4. Report 4.1, report of purchases and warrants. Has everyone had an opportunity to review this and read it carefully? Yes. Stella, you have to unmute. All right.
On page 3 of the warrants, Brad,
Yeah, okay, hold on. Let me get there.
I think
Yes,
page 3 or 4, it's really, really dark, couldn't read it.
okay.
You have to really, really look close, but just wanted to bring that to your attention.
Okay, so, Ms. Stires, one more time, what, on page 3, what are you referring to?
It shows up really black on page, let me see, they're not numbered, so I'm counting. Could be my computer. Oh, now it's green, I can see it.
Okay,
Never mind.
okay. Has everyone else had a chance to review this? If yes, questions, comments, concerns?
None.
None. Okay. All right, moving right along then. Agenda item number 4.2, board training, board of trustees training opportunities. Well, we'll kind of let Carrie step in here and say most of our, well, pretty much all of our conferences have been canceled. So Carrie has pamphlets and books put out by both CCLC as well as ACCT, and those are available to be checked out. And then Carrie, do you have any more you want to add on that?
No, I think everything is in the content of the agenda item there, just the website, CCLC website, as well as the ACCT website provides online or webinar trainings which are very beneficial. So for now, that's.
Thank you, Carrie.
You're welcome.
Okay, moving right along then. Agenda item number 5, consent items. Bear in mind that one blanket motion will cover all things. So we'll drop down to agenda item number 5.1, the curriculum approval for the new and revised courses and programs. Has everyone had a chance to review this?
Yes.
Okay, these are all the changes made so we can continue to keep functioning. A lot of work put into this, and thank the people that were involved. All right. In that case, moving on to 5.2, we have personnel action items.
Do we need approval on the?
With George, we'll get that at 5.3 and we'll cover both of them.
Okay.
Like we're moving Melissa Jean Kernigan, CDC Instructional Lead and Child Development Center. And row 1, step 2 looks like. So everyone's had a chance to review that, correct?
Yes.
All right, moving right along then. 5.3, at this time, I'll entertain a motion to
Approved.
cover 5.1 and 5.2, a motion to approve.
Yes, I move that we approve both.
I've got a motion, need a second.
Second.
All right, in that case, we're gonna go by roll call on this. So Ms. Millian?
Mr. Arneson,
Yes.
Mr. Gonzalez,
Yes.
Mr. Hyduk,
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Ramirez,
Yes.
Mr. Rehnquist,
Yes.
Ms. Stires,
Yes.
Dr. Thomas,
Yes.
and Mr. Lal had to leave the meeting. So he will
Okay.
not be voting.
Okay, the board notes the change in presence. Okay, now we're all caught up. That brings us down to section number 6, which are action items in business. Action item 6.1, KYA service contract for the carpet being put into the business services during a renovation. Has anyone had a chance to review this contract?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, at this time, I'll entertain a
A lot
motion.
of carpet.
What's that?
There's a lot of carpet there.
It's a big building.
Yeah, it is. 24 by 24, was it?
Yeah, it's big.
Yeah.
At this time, I'll entertain a motion
So
to,
moved, Brett.
I've got a motion. I'll entertain a second.
I'll
Second.
second the motion.
I've got a motion and a second. Is there any comments, questions, concerns regarding this agenda item? If hearing none, we'll move on. Ms. Mullion?
Mr. Arneson,
Yes.
Mr. Gonzalez,
Yes.
Mr. Hyduk,
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Ramirez,
Yes.
Mr. Rehnquist,
Yes.
Ms. Stiers,
Yes.
Dr. Thomas.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Moving right along to agenda item 6.2, the Veterans Resource Center budget revision for April 2020. Has everyone had a chance to review this?
Yes, sir.
We are budgeted, it looks like. All right. Looks like we've been increased. So at this time, I'll entertain a motion.
So moved.
We got a motion. I'll entertain a second.
I'm sorry, who,
Second.
point of order, who made the motion?
Mr. Hyde,
Thank you.
and I'll entertain a second.
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 Okay, I've got a motion and a second. Is there any further discussion?
None.
Hearing none. Ms. Mullion?
Mr. Arneson,
Yes.
Mr. Gonzalez,
Yes.
Mr. Hyduk,
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Ramirez,
Yes.
Mr. Rehnquist,
Yes.
Ms. Stiers,
Yes.
Dr. Thomas.
Yes.
All right. Action item number 6.3, contract with Total Compensation Systems for GASB 74 and 5 architectural valuation services. So
I move.
I've got a motion. I'll entertain a second.
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 I have a motion and a second. Is there any further questions, comments, or concerns on this issue? Hearing none. Ms. Mullion?
Mr. Arneson,
Yes.
Mr. Gonzalez,
Yes.
Mr. Hyduk,
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Ramirez,
Yes.
Mr. Rehnquist,
Yes.
Ms. Stiers,
Yes.
Dr. Thomas.
Yes.
Okay, brings us down to 6.4, Inland Empire Desert Region Participation Agreement 2017-20-19F Strong Workforce Program Sharing CTE Faculty Talent Regionally Feasibility and Pilot. I'm just gonna go with, wow, that's a mouthful. All right. Has everyone had a chance to review 6.4 in its entirety? All right.
Yes.
In that case, I will entertain a motion.
So moved.
I've got a motion.
Second.
I've got a motion and a second. Questions, comments, concerns, more discussion we need to have. Hearing
Sounds
none.
like a good program.
Yeah, hearing none. Ms. Mullion?
Mr. Arneson,
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Gonzalez,
Yes.
Mr. Hyduk,
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Ramirez,
Yes.
Mr. Rehnquist,
Yes.
Ms. Stiers,
Yes.
Dr. Thomas.
Yes.
Okay. Action item number 6.5, Jeremy Jones Consulting Contract for 2020 to 2021. Everyone's had a chance to review this contract, correct?
Correct.
All right. At this time, we'll entertain a motion
Move to approve?
and a second.
Second.
All right.
Second.
Hearing a motion and a second. Is there any further questions, comments, or concerns on this issue? Hearing none. Ms. Mullion?
Mr. Arneson,
Yes.
Mr. Gonzalez,
Yes.
Mr. Hyduk,
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Ramirez, Mr. Ramirez,
Yes.
Mr. Rehnquist,
Yes.
Ms. Stiers,
Yes.
Dr. Thomas.
Yes.
Okay, that brings us down to action item number 7, personnel. We have 7.1 and 7.2 are the two MOUs with CTA and CSEA that were discussed earlier. So moving in, I'll entertain a motion.
So moved.
I move.
I've got a motion. I'll entertain a second.
Second,
I have a motion and a second.
I'm sorry, point of order, who made the second?
I did.
Thank you.
George Thomas.
Thank you.
Okay, we've all had a chance to review the MOU that was sent to us in the packet.
Yes.
Sure.
Any questions, comments, or concerns? Okay, hearing none. Ms. Millian?
Mr. Arneson,
Yes.
Mr. Gonzalez,
Yes.
Mr. Hyduk,
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Ramirez,
Yes.
Mr. Rehnquist,
Yes.
Ms. Stiers,
Yes.
Dr. Thomas,
Yes.
All right. Action item personnel 7.2 MOU with CSEA.
Move to approve.
I've got a motion and I'll entertain a second.
Second.
I've got a motion and a second. We've all had a chance to review this. Is any other discussion that we need to have regarding this? Hearing none. Ms.
None.
Millian?
Mr. Arneson,
Yes.
Mr. Gonzalez,
Yes.
Mr. Hyduk,
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Ramirez,
Yes.
Mr. Rehnquist,
Yes.
Stiers,
Yes.
Dr. Thomas,
Yes.
All right, and action item miscellaneous. Section 8 of the agenda. Agenda item number 8.1, the approval of the resolution 14.04.20.
Then we
Yeah.
missed Dave.
Sorry?
Did we do 8.3?
No, this is 8.1 right now.
Move to approve.
That's 9.1. Let's see, we're at 8.1?
8.1.
Oh, mine is okay, mine listed a little bit different than that, but go down.
Okay, this is a state of emergency. Dr. Thomas?
Yes.
All right, I've got a motion. I'll entertain a second.
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 I've got a motion and a second. We've all had a chance to review this. Questions, comments, concerns? Hearing none. Ms. Millian?
Mr. Arneson,
Yes.
Mr. Gonzalez,
Yes.
Mr. Hyduk,
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Ramirez,
Yes.
Mr. Rehnquist,
Yes.
Ms. Stiers,
Yes.
Dr. Thomas,
Yes.
All right. Moving right along, 8.2, the board recognizes that Sunil Lai is recused himself from this. This is the excused absence of student trustee for a board meeting. The meeting was held on March 10th. I'll entertain a motion.
So moved.
Move. Oh, second.
A motion and a second. Further discussion? Hearing none. Ms. Millian?
Mr. Arneson,
Yes.
Mr. Gonzalez,
Yes.
Mr. Hyduk,
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Ramirez,
Yes.
Mr. Rehnquist,
Yes.
Ms. Stiers,
Yes.
Dr. Thomas,
Yes.
All right, moving right along, 8.3, trustee excused absence from a board meeting. That board meeting was March 10th. The board notes that Mr. Rehnquist is recused himself.
Move to
Move.
to approve.
I've got a motion to approve. I'll entertain a second.
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 Further questions, comments, concerns? Hearing none. Ms. Millian?
Mr. Arneson,
Yes.
Mr. Gonzalez,
Yes.
Mr. Hyduk,
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Ramirez,
Yes.
Ms. Stiers,
Yes.
Dr. Thomas,
Yes.
All right, moving right along then. Agenda section number 9.1, hearing of citizens on non-agenda items. Ms. Millian, has anyone turned in any correspondence or anything?
No, sir.
Okay. In that case, moving right along, we have no closed session tonight. All right, brings us down to agenda item number 11, which is the adjournment. Hey, right, real quick before we close, I'd like to thank everybody for setting this up. Dr. Wallace, thank you. Carrie, thank you. Your IT team, getting all this put together and organized. It worked out really well. Worked out really well. I do look forward to our regular board meetings back in the regular board room, but for now, this works. So thank you to
I don't
everybody.
know about,
Lamar, I
I
appreciate
don't know
it.
about it, but
Thank
this,
you. Be safe.
this could form a habit.
I'm not
Bye.
done.
Good night, everybody.
Okay. Lamar, I appreciate you and your team. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yes.
A pleasure to help
Great
out.
job.
You had a happy Easter.
Happy Easter to
So
everybody.
much, Lamar.
Bye.
No problem. Have a great evening.
You too. Thank you.